things that turns men into a nice guy in a relationship. Most times you're doing this not knowing you've already been a nice guy. She has already positioned you as a nice guy. We know nice guys are supposed to be celebrated, but when it comes to women, if you are a nice guy, she's never ever going to appreciate you. Most times she doesn't even want to stay with you. So if you're doing this, reverse immediately. Number one is when you will have this unwillingness to disappoint a woman. Now, disappointing a woman does not mean anything she asks, you tell her you don't want, you just tell her you don't want. If you have the willingness that there are things you don't want in a relationship and you can't take it, you communicate it to her that no, this is not part of me. This is beyond, this is against my value. This is my standard in this relationship. This is what I hold dear. This is what I want. And you communicate it without feeling scared of losing that woman. It makes you to be a good guy to her and not a nice guy. Because every nice guy, every guy who have the mentality of, oh, if I disappoint her, no, I'm not supposed to disappoint her. Even though I am not happy, let me just make her happy. Even though she's not really giving me what I want, she's not reciprocative in this relationship, let me just be doing everything. Let her, in fact, most nice guys they don't have most of their values, they give it out, and most times they don't set boundaries. They don't have boundaries in a relationship because they feel even if they set the boundaries, the woman is going to really violate it or disrespect the boundary. So it is just okay, let me just take in everything she gives. Do not be a man who is willing to not disappoint a woman. If you disappoint her, it's even best she knows that this thing is something you can't take and she can cope with it than you. A woman knows when you are agreeable and when you are being a nice guy. She knows when you don't want something and you are accepting it. And whenever you accept something you don't want from a woman, she will place you, oh, this guy, I can even cheat on him and he will forgive me. And those kind of guys have this mentality, oh, I can really let her just have her way, let her do her things. And most times, they make you very insecure. Once you're a nice guy who takes in everything, this disappointing your woman is something that you can't help because there is not all the time you agree to what she wants, and it's not all the time she agrees to what you want. So it is okay, but communicate in a polite and a respectful manner. But telling her or agreeing to everything she gives, you become a nice guy. So don't be that kind of a guy. Then the second thing that makes you a nice guy to a woman in a relationship, and it makes her to really lose respect for you, is when you feel disappointing a woman equals to losing her. Many guys will say, oh, if I don't call her, she's not calling me. But if I don't call her, she always gets angry. She will be asking me if I've forgotten about her. I don't want to lose her. I don't want another man to call her. She said I should buy her hair, and I don't have money for her. And I told her I don't have money. She told me another man will get it for me. You start feeling panic. Oh, I don't want another man to have her. If you have this mentality as a man, losing that woman is something that you will everly lose because she will never treat you as a priority. She treats you as an option. Even though you're doing everything to be in her life, she will be doing everything to live your own life. Most times, she will start using you. Immediately you become a nice guy to a woman, she will start using you. She becomes less appreciative of the things you do for her. And most times, when you become a nice guy to a woman, she have the urge, she want to leave you. Most times, nice guy, once they cheat on you, they come back and tell you, oh, I cheated. Because they are looking for something because you're a good person. So they don't know how they will tell you that they are tired, they don't want the relationship anymore. Especially if they've used you too much in that relationship. So seize the opportunity. Never have an avenue of feeling that if you disappoint a woman, you're everly going to lose her. See, you don't want something does not mean you should always take it because you don't want to disappoint her. Disappointing her is something you should do. Because if you don't do it, because you take in everything she gives, you're everly going to lose that woman in that relationship. So are you doing any of this? She has seen you as a nice guy and she's never going to reciprocate your love. She's never going to respect you. She will always make you feel you're competing with other guys and she will put you in that position. So don't punish yourself. Never ever have the mentality that if you disappoint a woman, you're going to lose her to another person. So therefore, you should take in everything she gives. It will be a relationship that will be toxic, because you will never ever feel reciprocal, you will never ever feel appreciated, and she will never reciprocate your love. So if you're doing this, it makes her to maybe most times don't call you, chase other men, cheat on you, do several things to you that she knows that will really hurt you, but then she doesn't care how you feel. This is Spell Solutions. Have you followed my channel? Do well to subscribe to my channel. Follow my page if you've not followed my page for more videos like this. Do well to share so that other people can see, like, and also learn from it. Thank you.